Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn daily energy, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Then it was not meant for you. It was meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at current energies. We're going to look at future energies, clarifiers, and close out with an oracle final message. All right, what do we got? 8 of Pentacles. I'm really starting to love this card. I don't know why. Like, I just feel like it's a new way of doing things, you know. He's taking a closer look, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, but having that new way. It's also a new, it also represents a new way of making money, a new money-making venture, right? Something new, a new business. All right, King of Cups, 8 of Cups, Sun card. Love it. Page of Swords. Oh, we got 2. King of Pentacles, Empress, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, and I'm feeling 1 more Queen of Swords. All right. Make sure you can see all those. Okay. So for overall energies, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, and that is about getting over something, getting past something. I feel like it's new energies with this. Pages represent young energy, new starts, new beginnings, right? You're moving past, out with the old and in with the new, right? Definitely, I feel like that is the overall energy for this, and it definitely was seeing this 8 of Cups, right? And this 8 of Pentacles. As I was saying before, 8 of Pentacles is about a new way of doing things. Could have to do with business because we have the King of Pentacles here. We have the King of Cups, which is emotionally, feeling emotionally better, walking away from those things that are holding us back so that we can embrace the sun, so we can embrace the positive, looking at the positive of situations, right? If we're always looking at the negative and we're saying all of these negative things, that's what our brain is going to look for. But I feel like kind of turning that around, right? Looking and seeing, how can I turn this around so that I can focus on the positive things and I can let go of the negative things? It's easier said than done. It's not always the easiest, because if you've kind of trained yourself and you've gotten used to always looking to what's wrong, right? Always saying the negative, always focusing on the negative, what isn't working, what can't work, right? As I've said many times before, don't focus on the can't, turn that around to focus on the I can. Are there things that you're holding on to that is stopping you, that is holding you back, right? Are there this emotional, I think that they should have a cup, like if I was going to do my own tarot, is maybe with the 8 of Cups, I would have all those cups on my back, right? Just like the 10 of Wands, where he has those wands all on his back. I'd have all these cups on my back. I would show someone with a bunch of cups on their back, because I'm carrying around all of this emotional baggage, right? Carrying this around, like, and that you want to get rid of it, right? You want to move towards the sun. We have the sun here, and then our next card is the sun, right? Focusing on the positive, focusing on those good things, and training your brain to say, let me look for the positive. For future energies, we have the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles, Empress, and Ace of Cups. But I feel like that's feeling emotionally better, right? Putting beside, saying, I'm not going to take it anymore. When I saw this card, what popped into my head was, I'm not going to deal with the negative anymore. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to accept negative behavior. I'm not going to, whether that's from other people or yourself. Like, sometimes we don't even realize how negative we can be. Like, our first reaction is to go to the negative. And it's like, no, let me catch that, right? Let me not spurt out something negative, right? If somebody says something and then our first reaction is pointing out the negative, and I'm guilty of that. I will own that. I will say that, but realizing that I do that, I catch myself. So it may be spinning around my head and it's like screaming, that's what I want to say, but it's like, zip it, right? What's that saying? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So maybe, you know, just for me, I was like being more aware of that. I was like, okay, like let me be more aware of that. So, but that also, like I said, it could be that from yourself or that from someone else, being more aware of that. We have the King of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ace of Cups, feeling emotionally better, growing, evolving, learning, wanting better. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is patient, he is kind, he is reliable, he's steady, also very good in business, so it could have to do with business. Is that something that you want to pursue, something that's going to make you happy, feeling emotionally better? All right, I want to grab these. As I said before, I feel like Capricorn is really evolving. I feel like Capricorn is changing. Obviously, there are some that are ahead than others. You know, some people are still, you know, moving forward. We're all moving forward. But I just feel like Capricorn as a whole, I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising. I just feel like we're really changing, and especially seeing from your messages and other Capricorns that I know, I feel like Capricorn is finally having that sun moment, right? Having those learning and growing, and Capricorn has struggled so much in the past decades, you know, of learning and growing, going through such hard things that finally I feel Capricorn is growing and evolving and becoming in a happier place. Like this is a new start, a new thing for Capricorn to be able to, you know, embrace that and have things fall into place, right? And have things happen for you. I'm not saying it has to be all Capricorns. If this doesn't relate to you, that's completely fine. If it does, then you understand what I'm saying. Like things are finally turning around. But it doesn't have to do with the things that are coming towards it. It also has to do our own outlook on things, right? Our own perception of things and how we are receiving things and what those things are that we are putting out. Like I feel like that's changing, right? Making those decisions on how we're going to look at things. It's almost like sometimes I feel like for me as a Capricorn, I would just immediately respond to something and I'd be like, you know, sometimes it was not in the best of ways, but I've learned to take a step back and think about something. If I have something that I want to talk to with someone, that I don't immediately lash out and go into the negative. It's like, okay, I'm saying I need to go. I need some time to myself. I need to think about this. I need to process it. And then have that conversation, right? Not just having that immediate blow up, because once you say something, you can't take it back. Look at that. That's funny. Was I not talking about the Ten of Wands card here, right? Right next to the Eight of Cups is that if I designed my own tarot deck, it would have those cups all on my back instead of the wands. How cool is that, right? Again, releasing that. I feel like that has to go with that is, you know, not carrying those cups on your back, not carrying those wands on your back, and letting those things go and realizing it's going to work out, right? It'll find a way to work itself out, right? Two of Wands. That new path for you. Look, the sun is shining right down there. We got the sun, the sun, the sun, right? This new path for you, this new outlook for you. Feeling it's shining right on the stag here, right? It's shining right on the stag there. And he represents somebody who is confident, right? Well, yeah, it's an animal, but it's still representing a person, you know. He's a leader, right? He's a leader of his herd. He's confident, making those choices. And I feel like that's kind of you stepping back and looking at things and seeing what path do I want to go on, right? Which one leads to the sun, letting those things go there. All right. Feeling closer with your family, those people that are important to you, and having that closeness with them and celebrating that, right? Working together with those partners and those family members and those people that are important to you, working together to move forward, together to better everything, right? Being in an emotionally better place, letting things go, right? Right below the Ten of Wands. Let those things go, that you learn in the future to let those things go, because you don't want to carry those things on your back, and you're focusing on what is important to you. Nine of Wands. This is something that is, doing emotional work is very heavy. It's very tiring. People, don't really realize that until you get into that. And it can be tiring, but it's like hang in there, because there's so many beautiful changes that want to come in for you, this beautiful energy that wants to come in for you. And making these changes is hard. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some dedication to push through that, right? But hang in there, because the rewards are amazing and so good to move forward, right? And have those new beginnings and those new starts. And Pentacles can also represent physical, that you're physically feeling better, right? You're mentally and physically feeling better. So that's a great thing. And our next card out was the success and victory, and you're rising above, and you're realizing who those supporters are around you that are in your corner, that you're rising above those ones that are not in your corner, and that you're feeling proud, right? Just like this stag here, right? Feeling proud and feeling victorious. And you deserve that, because of all this work that you've, everything that you've gone through and everything that you've done, is you deserve that. And that's what you have to believe in, and that's what you have to tell yourself, that you deserve this good, right? Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't find reasons why you can't. No. You deserve this. You deserve the Sun card, right? You deserve that. You deserve the Ace of Cups. You deserve the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm feeling fortune reading card. You deserve that, and that's what's headed your way, and embrace it. Oh, look at that. We got the sun again. I love it. Look at that. The sun, 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 and sun. Sunflowers. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead, without a doubt. That's what I was saying. Enormous growth ahead with the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles, right? All of that, those new emotions, those new feelings. It can be a little overwhelming, because you're like, wow, I'm not used to, like, that's what happened for me, is when I started accepting the positive. It's like, oh, this feels weird. I'm not used to the good feelings, right? I'm used to everything going wrong. But once you embrace that, you're like, yes, I love it, and this is where I want to be. And focusing on the negative is what feels wrong. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.